He's going to be helping to teach us a little bit about CapCut 101 today. We're going to be learning together, as we typically do in the community here. It's one of our favorite things. We learn, we grow, we earn together at CJN Friends, www.discord.gg/CJN Friends. You're going to come in here, you're going to hang out, you're going to have a chance to win some random prizes. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a contest. I haven't announced this yet, but we're going to be doing a contest. The thread reviews are coming through. I'm still like halfway through them, TJ. You guys are a pain in the ass. You're starting to write really well, and it's making it really hard for me to judge people. Ah! But yeah, no, you guys are doing amazing, and I'm really happy that you guys are doing amazing. So, but it is making it very difficult for me to choose winners. So I'm actually building out a full official system on how to collect all the information. We've got the mods who will be collecting all the information, helping to provide that for me, and then I will be reviewing all the information and hopefully being able to choose a winner at some point. Being able to choose a winner, but yeah. Let's get some visuals up here. I didn't even finish my spiel. I was trying to finish my spiel, but yeah, come join us at CJN Friends. Discord.gg/CJN Friends. You're always welcome here. We love more friends. But yeah, it's good to see everybody. Everybody's packing in pretty quick today. What's up, Lenny? Authority, Demilo. I'm seeing some new faces. I'm seeing some old faces. I'm always happy for that. But yeah, Taco, it's not Tuesday yet. But yeah, I love messing with Taco. It's always Taco, Taco, Taco Tuesday, Taco. But yeah, it's like that old lady with the taco taco taco. You know, like have you seen that video on TikTok? The old lady with
Mm-mm.
the oh my God,
No.
she's great.
But I love
It's
it.
like this old lady, and it's all about like Taco Tuesday. It's like taco taco taco. It's so freaking amazing. Um, especially considering she's gonna be like 70 years old. It's all like taco 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 every video. Um, but yeah.
I don't have a Damn it! I don't have a contrasting color on. I had an idea for something, but that's all right. That's all right. We'll go over it. We'll do the thing. We'll do it.
So
We'll
yeah.
do it.
What do you mean? What's wrong with my mic? What is it doing?
It's doing like a yeah. There is something weird. I thought it was just me. Thanks. It's where like at the end of every sentence, there's a slight like electrical spike. It's like blip. It's like a little blip at the end
Oh
of every.
no.
Yep. When you start
Oh
and stop, it's
no.
like your clippers. You know, like your clip meter's like, no, I don't like that.
That should fix that.
There you go. Yeah, it's done. It is
Now,
done.
now I have to fix it on my stream too. Otherwise, that's gonna
It
be
is
annoying for
done.
everybody. All
So,
right. Setting.
yeah,
Go
no,
ahead.
while Terrace is doing that, no, you're good, you're good. Hello everybody, I'm back. We're gonna do some more things today. Primarily in CapCut, as this is CapCut 101. The I can go over the general of what we're gonna be doing, Terrace. We are going to use a video editing tool that does have some free ability without buying into the premium. However, I'll get into it. It's a pretty accessible video tool. I've been using it for the last couple of years to do my own edits in gaming and content creation that I've been putting together. If I need to, take a deliverable, do a thing, and then quick edit, and send it off. CapCut has been my quick tool to do that. I've used a lot of. I'm not as big on Adobe. I know a lot of people who get into editing full time. That's what they'll use, something like Adobe Tools or Premiere. I know a lot of people who use DaVinci Resolve. That's another one that's also has a really powerful freemium tool. We can definitely at some point try and explore DaVinci Resolve together. I haven't done that in a while, so it'd probably be a good learning experience for me too to go explore it. But I am confident in CapCut. I've been using it for a while. I've explored a lot of the free tools, and we disclosure. It did just take a lot of our tools and put them behind a premium wall, but there's still so much you can do with it even without going premium. So we're gonna go over that today and see what we can do to make an intro video or a video short. It's gonna be a short video about you. Something that you can present on yourself. And this can be, we'll go through all the options, but essentially it can be something that you plug in before or after a piece of video content that you can reuse. At the end of like a series or a YouTuber you've got at the end, like, they're like, thanks for watching, and then it like slides over to your
The
logo, and it's like
transition,
music,
yeah.
cue music, and do. Like, it's the stuff you could plug in on anything. um I'm gonna do a short hit where like I say, hey, welcome. My name's Maddox. I'm an event host and community builder and Discord security guy. Blah, 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 blah. Like, and then we'll flash in, a final screen. And we'll show how to do all of that live here now. And we'll do it all within the hour. So the point is to make it personalized, something about you. And you can use the skills however you feel, just like we did with Canva. You can take it and run with it, and hopefully improve any piece of content that you're putting together. So that's what we'll be up to today. And yeah, just have the fun. Terrace, you let me know when you're ready to roll, and we're literally going to start patching from. I mean, it'll be a little bit of bonus because we'll talk about capturing content slightly. And then if it sparks interest, we might want to do an OBS 101 next time. But yeah, I do use OBS a lot to, as you can see right now, that's what we're using right now to capture what we're doing. You got all the streamception now, because it's right in the center of my screen. But we'll show you how to grab. It's going to be a very rough draft for me, and I'll probably freshen this up, but I'm going to use this as a way to do that and show you guys how to do that. So, all right. Things we'll need. We definitely need CapCut while we're prepping up. Terrace, you say when, man.
You're all good to go, brother.
All right, wonderful. I have the screen. Wonderful. All right, so you're going to want to open up CapCut. You can find that online. You can find that in the web store, I believe, as well, depending. Good morning, everybody. Okay, we're all here. Sweet. And then the first thing you're going to want to do is create a new project. It's always going to be telling you to join pro and manage updates and blah, 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 blah. That's okay. We're just going to start a new project. All right. Can I get, who has never seen CapCut in their life? Raise hands. Who knows CapCut a little bit? Raise hands. Say it in chat. What's up? You guys feel free to talk to me. Hello. All right. For those that don't know, you are going to come to an open blank screen here. You're going to, of course, see, let's see, all the notifications. It's going to remind me that my Windows isn't active. Thanks again. All right. So you have a couple of major pieces here. This bottom bit is your timeline. Okay. This is where the action happens. This is where you're going to be building on. You have all these tabs over here. This is where we're going to be dropping media to work with. And then this here in the middle is your preview viewer. Okay. And then next to that is the details tab. All right. Details tab always changes with whatever you're clicking on. So we want to, that this is going to be an important box for modifications. You're going to have all the different tabs at the top. Okay. So right now we're selected on media. Anything we want to drop in, if we feel like we want to drop in, where is that thing? Pictures. Let's go to this. Let's say, we're dropping in the banner from the event that we're having right now. Okay. I literally just grabbed that picture out of my file explorer and I dragged it in. Okay. So if you have multiple, of course, you can use the search. That's what it's telling me about there. All right. You can do pictures. You can do videos. Let's do, I don't know. Let's grab. All right. Let's grab this one.
Boop. Oh, really? Whoa.
What? This was a video clip I made. Here's another one. There's another video clip. What else we got here?
You know what? Let me pop this out.
grab this one.
Let's see if I can pop this out
And
and
then let's grab, I don't know what we're going to grab next, but I'm just grabbing random clips. You can grab clips, you can grab videos, you can grab pictures. And also grab, I need to plug in a piece of storage here. Give me 1 second, because I've got something else I want to add. All right.
I wish I could full screen your video because I can't full screen your video well.
We need to set it up so that you just let me stream
Yeah,
from my point.
yeah.
We'll do that. No
Because
problem.
that's one of the things I've been setting up. Besides,
Yeah.
um,
That's gonna be really weird on a black background. We'll see if we can change that. All right. So that'll work. And then I want to make a copy of that really quick so I don't lose it. I know, I'm gonna leave it in there while it's there. I'll do one more. So start just collecting. Grab some media you have. Grab some media you have from, anywhere you have it, and go lay down. Go lay down. We're not doing that right now. You already went out. Go out.
thank you,
Go lay
Velocity.
down. Go lay down. And then, so this is just pictures. These are just pictures. These are just videos. They're little clips. And then, we'll take all of this and we're gonna mash it together. And then we can even take live stuff and mash it together. And let's see. I had one more thing I wanted to bring in here, and I will probably just grab it in a second. But for starters, we're gonna. Let's see. How do we want to kick this off? So, let's just go right into. I don't know. Let's grab. Let's grab a Maddox and then go from there. Media kit, and then. La 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 la. Where's Maddox's head? Oh man, can't find my head. That's all right. We'll take this guy and just use him as a fun. All right, so we're gonna go. I don't know. We'll say this is their opening picture. You're literally just gonna take whatever media you have from your media pile. This is your dump box for this project. It does save a small copy to it per project, so be mindful for storage not to overload this right here. And it's per project, so you're gonna have to bring it in each time. But that's okay. So we're gonna bring this picture in, and you're gonna see it's gonna take up some residency on the timeline. Okay, if you press play, it's just a static picture. It's not gonna move, but it'll be there as long as you have it on the timeline. And then that's the end of the 5-second clip. Let's say we only want me to show up for a second and a half, or half a second. Is that only a half a second? Ba-doom. All right, that's almost 1 second. So you can add this picture, and then if you want to just do slideshow, you can just keep going with pictures, right? And it'll slide from Maddox to Dream Team, and you see how this is your this is your point of the video, and every time the line moves across, that's what the viewer's going to see. Okay. So much like the layers in Canva, we're going to think about each of these timelines as layers. Okay. Anything above it will show up above it. So we this is a cutout picture. So if I put the Dream Team above it at this point, it'll slap Dream Team over my face. Let's make this let's make this 3 seconds. Bring that to 3. Okay, very good. And then we're gonna put this at I don't know. You just find where it makes sense, and then you can drag it to where you want it to come off. So now we've got Maddox face, go, Dream Team pops in, Matt comes off. Okay, it's a little abrupt and a little rough, right? So then we want to start working on, making that a little smoother. You just click on the Dream Team Creative Collective, the one that you want to show up. Over the face, and we're going to click on it, and you're going to see some new options in the details section. So right off the bat, you can do all the adjustments that you can do manually. Like if I grab this picture and I want to put it up to the top right corner, I can, and that's going to adjust the position. You can also just you can absolutely manually do all these positions, on the X and Y basis. I'm going to press Control Z, and that's going to bring it back to 0, 0. 0, 0 is the center, and then as you go right or left, let's say it's 100 now, and now it's over to the right 100 pixels. Okay, so you can fine tune adjust from the transformer if you like, or you can just move it manually, just like you would on Canva. I'm sorry, yeah. You can also rotate the thing. Again, you can just grab here and rotate, or you can use the rotate on the transformer. Always good. Now, then you're going to see anything purple with a diamond on it. That's going to be premium, and you guys can decide for yourself. I'm not by no means sponsored by CapCut yet, but anything that has a diamond on it or try free, we'll let you try it for free. But when it comes down to exporting, it's not going to be available until you sign up for Pro. So just avoid anything with a purple until you have Pro. That's what I do. And then I'll find a really cool tool every once in a while and be like, oh, shucks, it's under Pro. That's all right. Just do your best to, I will, I know if I had to remove the background of this, that is a premium tool. But if I want to custom remove, looks like I can do that by myself. I just do that offline and then, use another tool to do that. No big deal. Masks are interesting, but I don't think, let's see if I can kind of need, add mask, film strip. This is interesting. So you can use masks too. I didn't notice you could. That's really neat. I don't think this is the one to do, but yeah, that's not what we want. But there are tools that are available. We're not going to use a mask right now. What I did want to show on the transformer was we have my face, this image sliding on top. We want to go to animate because right now it's very abrupt. It just goes right? Let's find some kind of slide in tool. This is where you get to animate that picture how you want. So we're going to go to this one, slide up, shake slide. Yeah, that's a Pro. Fade in. We could do a fade in. And then, all right, so we clicked fade in. It's going to now show up. It's hard to see here, but you have now on your picture, you have this little arrow at the bottom beginning of your image. And so what that means is that's how long it's going to take the picture to fade into the image. And we can adjust that duration. So let's say we want to make that, 1 second. You can grab it right down here at the bottom of the duration. And now it's a 1 second in. We're going to probably want to double this so that it makes sense, but this is a really long. But just for example purpose, let's make that 6 seconds on the bottom picture. And then we'll make this one all the way to the top here. And actually, we'll add some time because it's technically off screen when the fade starts. So we'll have it start when the image starts, and that will account for some time. So then now it's going to fade in for 1 second and then be present. Fade in. There we go. Dream Team Creative Collective shows up. So that is a little awkwardly long. So we're going to bring that back down to 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're wondering how long these things should take, practice some music theory. Beats are done in 4s. So that's 1. You can also use the magic of 3s. But try and keep things uniform, whatever you use. And make it make sense, especially if you've got music at the end or on top of this so that, it matches up with music. It's always nice. Sorry, drink of the coffee. We can go back to that same animation tab while selecting the source that we're looking to play with. We can go back under video and it's going to, it's going to give all these video tools. You can adjust the size from here. Just going through. You can adjust the size. 100% is going to be original. You can adjust the position like we mentioned, and then a slew of Pro Tools that are here now. Then the other one was Retouch, and I think those are all Pro Tools primarily as well. But play as you wish. We're not going to use that one. Animation, we were on in. So animation in, we have a fade in. And then if we click on out, we're going to look for fade out. Okay. And we're going to adjust the duration here to 1 second as well. And then there we go. So now we have Maddox's face. We're going to have Dream Team Creative Collective. And then it's going to fade out. Okay. So we just made that. All right. We took a transparent image. We put it on top of a static image. We added an animation to the top image. And that's all we've done so far. And we've made it 4 seconds long. With 2 images, we were able to make that. So let's do some fun things. Let's grab, let me see if I can show you guys this. All right, so there is, sometimes when you're looking for sounds, you want to use royalty-free sounds if you can, just so nobody dings you. But if you need like a couple of, like if you just need some sounds, you know, I will go to voice mod. You can download it. I don't want to download it. I just want to use the community voice, where is it? Soundboard? Huh? Why is it? Hang on, we'll find it. We'll find it together. Hold please. Blah, 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 blah. There's a voice changer. Do free, I don't know, free sounds. Soundboard tuna. There we go. Okay. So tuna.voicemod.net will bring you here, and you can just start searching anything you want. So I'm gonna type movie intro, and then it will play all sorts of sounds that are that. Yeah, we'll do that one, the classic universal. Copy. You know what? I should probably. You guys can't hear it, can you? That's annoying. We will change that. That's okay. I will change it so that we can hear it at the. It's the da-na-na-na. This is totally copyright music, so it's not okay. But we downloaded Universal Movie into blah blah blah, and then we're gonna just take it from our browser and literally just drop it in from our downloads. Boop. Now we have music, and that's 16 seconds long. So I might not want to use that one. Let's see if we can find something a little bit. We can still use it. So here's the entire sound. Again, it's just another source. So I like to drag it to the bottom because you're never going to see it anyway. It just keeps the clutter down. Let me see if I can't. Let me see if I can't share my screen. If I do, you're going to miss my little face on the end, but it's okay. I will just do this. Or no, I can do both. Haha. Okay. So we're going to go to screens, and we're going to share screen number 1, and we're going to share with sound. Also audio. All right. It's going to be in a meh resolution, but it's for you guys. I love it. All right. Okay. Can you guys hear that? If you're clicking, if you hear my stream, just say something in chat. Say, yeah, I hear that, Maddox.
No, we can't hear it, Maddox.
You cannot.
Nope.
It's really low. Whoa. Terrace, your mic is doing something funny.
What do you mean?
Cannot. Click on my stream, guys. If you click on my stream, you should be able to hear it. No? Yes? You hear it. Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna take this sound bite. It's way too long. Metro sound. It's like the da na 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 bum 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 bum. Oh, that's because you're. Hang on. Let's try. All right, so I shrunk it.
No, it doesn't show up. It doesn't.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, that sound is we want to cut off. This is a troll sound, so somebody put like a really mean sound at the bottom, just to blow our eardrums out. So we're gonna cut that off, and then we're gonna bring this to the end, and we're gonna go like this. All right.
I can't hear it at all, dude.
At all. Didn't I? Okay, press on my stream. Not my picture. Press on the share screen.
Oh, you streamed. Yeah.
I also am streaming it. Yes, click on that.
Okay. Unmute. There you go.
Okay. And
Yeah, the MGM Lion sound. Yep.
The Universal, yeah.
Yeah.
Universal Studios. All right. So this is gonna be, and then let's do a quack sound. Um, do oh, terrible noise. There's a lot of trolley sounds because it's an open. This is a open, community soundboard. So essentially, anybody can record anything and put it on there. Um, quack quack quack. And
You found the quack.
there's some that'll say loud. Be careful with that because it'll literally just blow you
Blow
up.
your eardrums. Yeah.
I don't like. Just be careful. But this is just a community soundboard. You can grab anything and just put it on. It's generally unflaggable stuff most of the time, but be mindful. This could be copyright music, just remixed by somebody. So, let's just grab. Nope, not that one. All right, so there you go. There's the quack we're gonna grab. Yeah, we're gonna grab this one, download it, and then that's it. You're just gonna download it, and then it shows up here. You take your quack, and then from here you can move the quack into the soundboard. All right, so then there's our quack. We're gonna put that at the end here, and all right. So let's hear what that sounds like. Okay, cool. So now we have that. It abruptly rolls into a quack. Now it's very small, right? This is where it was. Very tiny version. If you guys need to scroll in to see what's going on, you're gonna zoom. You're gonna hold Control and you're gonna scroll up on your wheel, and then it looks like it's getting longer, but that 4 seconds is in place. You're just zooming in, okay, so that we can see defined, stuff. Okay, so now we have the. Oh, we'll bring this up because it's actually really really low. We're gonna bring this up. See this line here? This is your decibels line. It's also your volume. You can also adjust it in the transformer. Everything that you want to adjust on any piece, click on it, and then it's the options of that thing. That's all we're trying to get at here. So here's the volume here. I can grab this little middle bar and raise the volume, lower the volume, or I can do it from the transformer. And I think honestly it's going to be capped out at 20, and I think that, yeah, that's loud enough, I think. Because my sound's at like 28. Yeah. I try to keep you'll see the sound wave here. I try to keep the top of it'll have little clip marks. See this one that's got an orange. This one is showing that the quack is a little loud up here, and if I brought it way up, like all the things go orange. You don't want it to hit orange too often. A little bit's fine, but this is okay. Let's quack. Yeah. So that's a little loud. We could probably bring it down a little bit and then boop. Okay, there we go. It'll normalize our sound a little bit. There you go. Okay, and I won't hit that clip so it won't stop. Now you see this little dead space before the quack? I want to remove that. So I'm going to it's a little tricky. Let me move it off the timeline a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. You're going to highlight, on the edge here, you're going to have this line with 2 arrows, okay? And then there's also a ball here. This is actually your sound cutoff, so it'll raise the sound up slowly. It'll, gradually tune it in, go from low to high. That's not what we're changing right now. We're going to grab the edge of the line and we're going to drag it just to the middle of the sound. Not middle, but it's only going to let me clip it right there. That's really weird. Maybe I don't want to do that. Well, if we can't cut it off, you can always put it on a new line and line up the 2 sound waves to interrupt each other at the time you want to. When I'm this zoomed in, it's like yelling at me to be less zoomed in. So if you want to scroll, you hold Alt and then scroll wheel, and that'll scroll on the same thing. If you press Control and zoom out, you drag back, and it makes it smaller. I went way in, guys. Okay. This is what it normally looks like. You can zoom in holding Control and scroll. You can slide with Alt and slow. When it's big enough, you can slide with Alt and scroll. And then Shift and scroll does something else, but I don't think I'm seeing that right now. Okay, so just to test that. Okay, perfect. So at the end of my universal sound, I have a quack. And then if I want to double that quack, not a problem. I can press Control D. And wait, is it Control D? Should be.
It should be
Control
Control
D.
D.
No. Let's see. Control, not deactivate clip. I want to copy attributes. I can copy it and then
copy paste.
it's just regular Control C, Control C to copy, Control V to paste. So then I want to make 2 quacks just like that, and then yeah, okay, cool. So it's now you get 2 quacks. So let's preview that really quick. There you go. All right, so it's a little abrupt, it's a little rough, but that's the idea. We've taken 2 pictures, we've animated one on top of the other, and we've added some sound backing. Now let's take. We're gonna also fade this this image of me just at the end here. So we'll go click on the picture. We're gonna go to animation, go to out. And we're gonna, maybe we want to slide it to the left. Yeah, that's fine. All right, now that's funny. Or maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I just want to fade it out with the other one. So we click on fade out, and we're gonna add it. So you see how it's one is fading before the other? These little lines here, this long line, that's when this one starts fading. Boop. And that starts fading, and then Maddox starts fading here, and that could be okay, one after the other, but it looked a little abrupt, so let's match those fade outs. So bring that to 1 second. There we go. And then when one starts fading, the other starts fading. There you go. Oh, see, I'm fading a little faster, because you can see it's just a little bit. See that? You can still see my face at the end. I don't want that. We want to... I did it a little too long, so we'll go back to animation. Oh, I guess that one's not at a second. It is at a second. What's the deal? That's weird. It says 1 second. I don't get it. That's all right. We will just, I want to make this one. That's perfect. All right, quack, quack. And then let's start adding videos. Now I don't need the whole video. This is where it gets a little tricky. But not tricky, but I've taken random clips from my gameplay and we'll add those in. I don't need the whole minute of this gameplay. It's cool and all, but I don't need Moglin asking about jumping. I don't need Moglin asking about jumping. I just want a couple of clips from this. Let's find some good part in there. And
what?
That's a long gunfight. Damn.
Which one was this, Badman?
Anywhere I want to go, Huh?
Which one was this, Badman?
This is Bad Mad Robots, yep. Okay, sorry guys, I'm totally like just driving and not telling you how I'm doing it. Okay, so I'm going to slide out so I can see the whole video. Anywhere on the timeline I want to review, I could just click, and then that's where it's going to play from, and I'm using my spacebar. You can also hit play, but I use my spacebar to get going quick, and I'm going to show you how to make a cut, if you will. So let's do right.
No, I get that, but
we have Moglin talking in the background, which is going to be hard to cut out without the premium now. It used to be I could just cut the video out, or cut the audio out and then play over top of it, so we're going to have to be a little careful with how we do this. I guess I can cut it all the way out. That's not an issue. Yes, we're going to be doing video editing with Capcut right now. So, yep. Yep, Capcut101. I'm just having some fun. I don't like how long this is. I just wanted to get the end of a kill or something.
you can play how to aimbot.
All right. So I don't even think it shows a kill. Oh, it is the final kill. Sweet. Okay, so we're gonna just take it from here. Okay, so let's say only out of this 1 minute video, I don't want anything else. I just want to make a clip. There is a button here to do this. I don't ever remember the splits. This button, the two brackets back to back is a split button. You can click that, and now you have 2 clips. Or alternatively, to move a little faster, you can, anywhere that your timeline is, you can control B, and then it makes a cut. And you know, and then you can boop boop. So now I can ditch this part of the video, boop, delete, and now we have another video behind our little intro video. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna bring this, we're gonna do a couple things here. So right now, this is what abruptly does. There we go. We go right into a victory, and then just how we cut it, we can you know, as soon as I say, damn it, Moglin, right in the back there. Hang on. All right, so we're gonna just go to the, oh my. It's right here that Moglin starts talking. I know that's kind of rude that I'm cutting him out. I can cut again and have a second video, or if I just want to drag from the back, because I don't need anything else, I can just drag from the back. It'll remove everything else to that point, and that cleans up the thing, so you don't have to keep cutting and deleting clips. But yeah. There we go. All right, so we got the victory kill, and then this is some BR1. We can preview this in the preview screen before we drag it down. Let's see. We can just put it here as well. We can zoom out so we can see where we are on the timeline. There's a lot of running around here, so let's just go to this point. All right, missed shot. We don't want to show it. We don't want to put that in the edit. Let's see. Zone closing. I think it's about... I remember. All right, so I think there's a point where I'm jumping in. No. That's just a knife kill. That's not exciting. Here we go. Right there. So I don't get the lineup or anything. That stinks. We'll just do it from... Yeah, that's the miss. All right, so right about here, we're leading the shot. We'll make our cut. There's the Capcut. Haha. Now it looks like we're pro, right? Because we're only taking the best parts, right? Now we're professionals. Then we put this one down here, and then we're gonna do... Oh man, I don't think this one had anything fun on it.
None of them with the Abyssal Demon?
No. That's the one I'm doing. This one is the Abyssal Demon, but it's not the right one. I mean, that we're killing an Abyssal Demon in that one, but it's so far away. I mean, let's play with that. Hang on. This is like the final shot. Hang on. It's like, right. It's a really boring fight. There we go. Okay. Because he was just standing there and I was doing it from the house, you know? There we go, where he throws his hands up. Alright, so we'll just do... Alright, I think that's it. Alright, so right... And knock. And then... There we go. We'll cut it right there, and we'll throw it. And now, it's a little... This is going to be an interesting one, because... Did I open it up a little bit too soon? Hang on. We're going to drag it open. And that'll give us... Click. There we go. That's the kill shot. Okay, and then we're going to... Alright, now, this is going to get a little tricky, because... Couple reasons. We're using a square for wide format video. So this is actually some other tips we can throw in there, which is fantastic. We can of course change the ratio. That's actually probably what we should be doing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now this is out of sync. You see what we did? So we started with a square image, so it took the ratio of the square image is what happened. And that's why there was no border there. But this has borders now, right? So we either have to adjust this to a wide image, see the black border, or we have to adjust this to a wide border. I'm going to do it to this just to show you guys how to, like, if you wanted to do like long form, you can fill up space with this stuff. So this is going to be a nice segue to that. But to keep it simple, obviously you'd want to go with what you're trying to highlight. So 16 by 9 is the video quality. You know, this is what we want people to see. So truly, we should have done it like this. And we could just export this and be like, here's my, clips video of this happening. There you go. Killing the abyssal demon. Now, I don't know what I want to show you guys. That's kind of, meh. Let's do it. Let's do it the harder way. So yeah, if you wanted to export just from like, this to this is how you'd want these clips to be set up, because that's the ratio they're in. You don't want to have to adjust or make the thing smaller for people to see. But let's say you have a wide video and you're trying to do it in vertical view, right? So that you have like a TikTok or something on your phone. We go to, you can do why 19 by 9 by 16. So let's say it's like that. It's like, oh no. You don't ever want to use the entire, we're going to use as much as we can to keep me in frame. We drag it out, make it bigger. And then, ready for the advanced CapCut 101? We're going to take this one right here. We're going to copy it. We're going to paste it. We're going to put it underneath this one. Nope, it's not going to like that. Okay. That's okay. It's on top of...
Move it now, though.
No. It's you can't, because this is from the baseline.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. We're just gonna take the one on the baseline, and we're gonna because that one's behind it. And then you're gonna take the baseline one, and you're gonna stretch that one bigger than the screen you're looking at. Okay, this is my favorite tip, honestly. And then you want to add a filter. Okay, we're still here. We haven't even touched any of the effects, transitions, filters. There's all sorts. We're looking for a blur. You can search the one you're looking for, and hopefully it's free. Nope, it's not. It's behind a paywall. God darn it. Let's see if there's something we can use that's still kind of grainy or something. Yeah, that works. It's called fade. You can do whatever you want, though. It can be, we could do this one. It's like, it's on everything, though. I don't want it on everything. Hang on. Control Z. Oh, because we need to drag it to just the one we want faded. So, what's Barbie? Kind of cool. Can I put a filter on just one thing? Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. So we'll put this one here on the background one, and then we're going to drag this one out. There we go. Okay, so you have the original image on top with a copy of the exact same video below it with a slight filter, and that's what it should look like. So it still has the, you've dragged out the screen to fill out that black space with another exact same source, and then it's a copy of a copy. And it's a little tricky, but oh well. And if you want to worry about sounds not matching up, each part of the timeline has its own little soundtrack bit. You can mute. Let's say we want to mute, the second one, or let's say we want to mute this one, so we don't have two sounds being, recorded and played. Let's say they were slightly off. I don't know. Let's put it like this, just to show that theory. It's gonna be really annoying. Hang on. No, we've got double the shots, and that's not what I wanted. So you can always mute that just in case it's a little off or whatever. So either way, there you go. So that's one way to do that. Another way to do that, or what else you can do with this black space is, we can fill it. We can fill it with stuff. So let's do. Do I have one for? I don't have one for compete. So let's just do this image. You know what? You want to have your media open so you can actually drag to it. All right, so there's Bad Mad Robots image, and we're gonna take this image and we're gonna put it up here on the secondary piece, and then let's say we want to just highlight, you know, again, you can just drag it where you want. There we go. Now we have, no, that's the wrong, that's the wrong game. So we can put it again on top of the place we need it, you know, here. And now we can drag it to here. And then you have to bring the timeline to you, wherever it's going to be. So there's Bad Mad Robots. Now on top of my gameplay, we can probably have one for compete somewhere. That's what I was trying to do. Let's just, for example purposes, put Neon Heroes. I don't know what we're going to do. Let's put, I just need a logo. We're going to put the wrong logo. Okay. We're going to put League of Legends here. We're going to put League of Legends on top of this one, you know, and then you can bring it to, now if you're dragging and you want it to end on the clip, you'll see it snaps to the clip. That's easy enough. Boop. And then again, we're going to put it in the top here. So this is not League of Legends, but this is just for example purposes. So this one's Bad Mad Robots. This one's League of Legends. Not really. You know, and let's say we want to use our animations again, right? So right now it's just statically stuck there. Okay, I don't like that. I never like that. So use your animations, and we're going to do slide in from the right. Oh, that's the out. Let's see, slide left, in, and then slide in from the left. Okay, so what it should look like, we've added animations for this to come in. So when it gets here, it's going to slide in from the right, and then it's going to slide out to the left. Okay, so slide, slide, very nice. Slide, slide. And then we're going to do the same animation for, let me zoom out so we can see what we're touching. We're going to do the same animation for this. So animation in is going to come in from the left. Preview that. And then out, it's going to go from the right. Bloop. Oh, no, to the left. There you go. So, slide in. Sorry, hold on, guys. I'm moving a little fast. All right, so here's the total so far from those. Bad Mad in, Bad Mad out. League of Legends in, League of Legends out. All right, so that's the way you can kind of do that as what blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry if I'm moving quick. Is there any other questions that I'm flying through?
Easy was trying to see if you were able to make that video that you made with the sound waves on oh wait, no, that's the one that Creon made, but Creon made a video looking like the sound wave thing that you did with your video, where it's like you talking your image and then the sound waves reacting to the audio.
You guys are asking for
That's like
that.
advanced CapCut.
Well, you're not going to be able to, no, truthfully, you're not going to be able to do it for free on CapCut. That was a mix of tools. I actually got really creative with that to make that work. So you're talking about this video.
She has a link in the chat.
This one?
Yep.
You want to make audiograms? Yes. So to make an audiogram with a reactive, you're gonna have to pay for something, or there is nothing in. You need to be able to kind of combine some of the tools that we're learning. That's how I do it for free. I use all of my knowledge and I cram all sorts of tools together to make that work. Let me see if I can. We'll definitely talk audiograms. It won't be this one because I can go down the rabbit hole on audiograms. Because this is not free. I know that they're paying for something. Because I've been exploring this myself. And I made this one is what I was trying to get at. Is that just the image? So what I did was I took I'll try and explain what I did. I took a static image of me. Is that the full one? No, that's just a animated one. La, la, la. Where the heck is it? I can find this. I just need to go here, and then I need to go to... Or did I share it with you, Terrace? I shared it with you somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's too far up in our combo, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. 1 sec. I mean, I can... It's on my X somewhere. Here we go. Okay. So this was the... I'm the new space host for Grid, so I wanted to make something like that to do an intro. This is actually a really fun example. I'm really proud of how this one turned out. The quality looks like butt, though. Here we go. All right. So what I had to do was I made an image on Canva, okay, in the format I wanted, in the resolution and all that. Made an image, and then I could very easy on Canva put like an audio wave, search audio wave, you'll find one. But the problem is they're not reactive to the voice. They're just bouncing and randomly. This is not. There we go. That's reactive to my voice. So to make that happen, I had to take my image. It's really tricky. I had to take my image. I had to put the image into OBS, and then I had to. Here we go. So this is live to my voice right now. Ma, blah, 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 quack. Right. So I had to take a plugin for OBS, which is it's a wave plugin, and then I had to plug it in, and I had to record that live. I had to hit record and say, "This is Maddox teaching a class about audio waves, but not really because it's about CapCut. I don't know what we're doing. Bah. Periwinkle, you know." So that's like,
Don't
here we go.
accidentally upload this for your next grid space thing.
No, it's fine. Oh yeah, it does have grid on it. I was gonna say I could share that with you guys here, but I don't want to do that. That's probably a good idea. Thanks, Terrace. Yeah. So I just recorded that just now, and the hell did it go? Either who? Oh, this one.
CapCut. I don't know what we're doing. Bah. Periwinkle,
So that's an example, but I had to layer different tools and cheat, basically. So like I said, back to everything else that I say is like, you can pay for a tool, or you can be smarter and use everything you know to make it yourself. You're always gonna be fast. I mean, it's terrible, but you want to pay for time, or take the time to learn it. It's up to you. Yeah, that's how I did that. So it's reacting to our conversation right now. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's a plugin on OBS. That's the short answer to your question. Audiograms are very popular. That's definitely something you guys should explore, and definitely something we can totally do. Look at that. See, what's going on here? Oh, we're live. Okay, right. Duh. Oh, I know we're live. It's fine. I know that. I don't care. No, I was just for the audiogram purpose. Okay, cool. But yeah, I just took an image and put an audio wave on top of it, and I lined it up, and there you go. That's that. I had it where me and Terrace had heads on our screen, and we were both talking to each other. Yeah. So every time he would talk, the source would react to my desktop source, and then the other one was reactive to my microphone source. So it looked like we had talking heads. So we're gonna use that at some point. That's really exciting. But let's finish this video out because we are almost at time, and I don't want you guys to hang out too long. Okay, so we have an intro. Hi, this is Dream Team Creative Collective. Quack quack, and then I'm shooting, and then blop, and I shot something else, and blop, and we kill the abyssal demon, and blop. Okay, so bump, and then we can trim that off as we need to. But you can already see how quickly this adds to video. For those who are down to take this challenge on, I want you guys to be creative in making something that showcases you, not other people per se. I want it all to be about you. I want this to be something that you can put. I always on Twitter I say that like your first pinned post should be your TLDR post. I right now I have it as a kind of a community building tease. Be honest, how does your community feel today? And it's all these terrible things, and most people voted for something, and meh. That's kind of my plug into making communities better. But so let's say I have it as a highlight. I'm sure I do.
What's the freeze button on CapCut for?
Freeze button? I don't know, man.
I don't know what the buttons are named. I just know what to click.
What's the? Yeah, I do. No, can you show me the freeze button? Take a little snapshot. That would be helpful.
Making
AI.
you work, Varian. Making you
Anything AI is going to cost money, or you get a free trial of it, and that's really that's it. You can do something for free for 10 times, and then you can start a new account. I guess that's kind of dumb. But yeah, you can Either way, I was looking for my TLDR, and I guess I don't have one. But either way, this should be like something you could put in as your as your TLDR video, like who you are. What are you? If you want to take your banner and where'd my banner go? That's weird. If you want to take your bio and put it to video somehow, let's go here. We're gonna go on to OBS. We're gonna do main.
I know what you.
All right, watch this. All right. So we're gonna do. Hi everybody. My name's Maddox. I'm here right now with CJN Friends. That's not the right name, but I don't care. Ha. We're here doing a. Is it the right name? CJN Friends? Community Journalism Network Friends. Wow, I did that right. Okay, let's start that over again. Hey everybody, it's Maddox here with CJN Friends. Today we're doing a CapCut video, and I wanted to just show off some of the things you can do. We're gonna be putting all the tools we learned today into a video submission. Use your bio up on your. This is terrible. Use your bio to tell us something about you in a video and share it with the world. Bye. And then we take a quick clip. Okay, perfect. And then we're gonna go to recordings, and where did that recording go?
See what you're doing.
That's okay. You can. Whoop.
Oh God.
So, yeah, you don't want to see what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna go to where the hell did my recordings go? I already got one. Show recordings, and then I just need to find where that recording went today. Refresh, and where's the Maddox over top of a? These recordings are so bad. Blop 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 blop. Where the hell did it go? Video. All right, I can go into the settings and find it. Settings, replay buffer, advanced, replay buffer, recording buffer. Where does it go?
Weird.
Where does it go? What?
That freeze button.
Show me that button. Okay, where is that?
Yeah, like it's gotta be one of the buttons over there.
This one right here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
don't know everything.
I've never used that button before.
I don't know everything. It's so that you can essentially take a. It looks like it's so that you can take a. Okay, here's another quick one. Let's say we have this video here, and you want it to scroll in at a point. So okay, it's right here.
The freeze frame effect.
It's just gonna make a freeze frame. Yeah. So it's gonna take an image
in your videos to create a still image or a paused moment. Yeah. That halts the motion
Okay.
at a specific
So we made the
episode
freeze.
moments.
Now let's use that to our advantage. So let's go to the start of the freeze. We're gonna click on the video. We're gonna go to the basic. We're gonna scale it in. We're gonna bring it right here to the edge. And then it should. Nope. So that goes in. It's okay. We're gonna click on this. We're gonna do the same scaling. And if you want to make sure the scale is the exact same as the frame next to it, so this one, you just gotta click where it's on the video. 316 is the number we're looking for in the scale. Copy that. Put that here on this video. See how it didn't take that? We're gonna click it. We're gonna go to scale, do 316%. Enter. Now it's perfectly the same scale as the last one. All right, so let's full screen it and I'll show you. That could be helpful. Sure. I like that. So we showed off killing the thing. So that was cool. Yeah, I like that. Thanks for the freeze button. But yeah, so like, that's the thing. Press buttons, be willing to make mistakes. If you make a mistake, it's not forever. Just press Control Z. There are a lot of buttons. I don't know all of the buttons. I know that there are a lot of tricks you can use to make any of the filters that you want. We haven't even touched filters, guys, and it's only been an hour so far, but you know, anything you want to like preview how it's changing the thing. Let's use the freeze frame. All right, so you're gonna put your time, put your time here on top of the video that you're on, and then let's do effects. Okay, so there's the reason I didn't cover a lot of this, guys, is because there used to be a lot more effects that were free. This is all basic movement in CapCut for the most part. How to add pictures, how to add videos, how to add, freeze frame. Thanks so much. How to add audio. But then you can really get creative with the effects, right? So let's add the chrome blur. Okay. I don't know if that's a good one. For example, a zoom lens. That's cool. Okay, yeah. All right, perfect. So the zoom lens is still free. Let's freaking go. You can do a rebound swing. It'll give you a preview of the clip that you're on in the effect. So, but I wanted that zoom lens. All right, we're going to use that. So anything you want to use, grab it, drag it, drop it. That's it. And then you can, and just like any effect or any anything, just like another video, you can decide when it starts and when it stops by dragging it in and out, okay? You can also, just like a video, click on it, and then you have in the transformer has all the adjustments here, guys. So you can do it manually on the thing, or if it's too small, just use the transformer. So how fast the swing moves, how slow, the range of movement, it looks like. Every effect's going to have its own slider attached. For the most part, but let's just see how it looked as it was. It's a little dramatic. It's a little dramatic, but that's all right. Swing. There you go. Yeah,
I like that one.
it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're gonna do one last thing to make it amazing, and that is to, of course, add funny meme sounds. Where is my funny meme sounds? That's image flip. Where's my meme sounds? Here we go. Oh my god. Let's find one that's appropriate.
Oh my god!
That's actually the one I wanted. It's just loud.
Oh my god.
What?
Behind you!
Oh my god! Yeah, I like that one.
Which one?
Oh my god!
That one?
Yeah.
How about?
Whoa.
No.
I like that one. That one's popular too.
That one's, yeah, that's fine. So we take that sound, we go to CapCut. You can literally just drag it out of your browser, guys. You just go to media, drag it out of the browser part. There you go. Done. Plug it in. Okay. And then we're just going to zoom in so we know where it is, where the sound starts and stops. And then boop. And then drag it up to here. And then we're gonna fade it in a little bit.
I think you'd be better off doing it at the end when the thing's dying.
Okay, Terrace, Mr. Video Expert.
No, yeah, back there.
Okay.
See, like, yeah, come on, that works a little bit better.
Okay. It's more that it's more when we're focusing the shot that I'm doing it.
Well,
Hang on.
yeah, but like,
It's like, hey, he did the thing, and it's when we freeze froze, and it's like, oh, oh my god is better though. Yeah, I was looking. It wasn't that. Oh my god, I was looking for the one where the guy is so happy and he's like, oh my god, and he's just so excited. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the meme, but he's like, oh my god, wow, that one. I can't. It's so funny. But either way, and then also you could normalize the loudness for free. You could enhance the voice for free. You can translate it you can try that for free. You can reduce noise. This all used to be free and now it's premium, so I'm a little bit salty. It literally, like, the last couple updates happened before we had our class together. So I apologize there, but we're gonna do what we can with what we have. And if you want to pay for Pro, it's $20 a month. It's getting up there. And for that reason, I'm still going to use CapCut. However, you guys know me. I'm cheap. Cheap is not bad. I like to be creative, so it pushes me to try new things and it pushes me to learn different ways to do it, because I don't always want to put into what I'm making, money-wise, unless it's, if I absolutely need a tool, I will buy it. I do pay for Canva Pro because I use Canva every single day. I don't use CapCut every single day, so justifying $20 a month is a little rough. Now, eventually, maybe if I got more into video editing again, I probably would buy a yearly to save some money. But blah blah blah. Still, there is options for other video editing like DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve is a pro level. It's a very, very cool tool that they always give you the previous version for free, and then you can buy the full version or buy a subscription to be on the full version at all times. But a lot of movies are made through DaVinci Resolve. And so it's a really powerful tool. I have used it in the past. It's just CapCut is so much more streamlined to the tools. It's very intuitive. I found out about it from my wife, who was using it on her phone. So for those phone users, it's totally available on the phone. You can edit on the go. It's pretty intuitive. If you've done any kind of video editing, it's very intuitive. If you've never done video editing, it's still easy enough to work around it's just like a picture editor almost. But now you have moving pictures. Okay. And you're using layers the same, and you're adding, audio sources. It's just like anybody who's done TikTok editing. It's very similar because guess what? ByteDance owns CapCut too. So if TikTok ever is banned in the US, CapCut will be banned in the US as well. It happened when we lost TikTok last time, so just be mindful. But it's a really cool tool. I've been using it for the last couple of years. What I was trying to do was... Okay, and then I don't know if it'll let me voiceover anymore, but let's see. So you can press the voiceover button and you can see my little bouncy bounce. Why is it using that? Use that. That's much cleaner. All right. You can do echo reduction for free. You can mute the project for free, but you can't enhance the voice for free. Ugh, I'm just learning all the. This is silly. All right. So ready, set. You press record. It's gonna count down. Let's freaking go! Ooh, thanks, guys. Bye. All right. So we did that. All right. Cool. So we just live recorded that, and then we press X, and now we have this sound. It's probably too loud. You can see it. You can see it's too loud.
Let's freaking go!
Thanks, guys. Bye. All right, so that's all I wanted, and then we're gonna cut that to the end there, and then we're gonna drop that down just a hair.
Let's freaking go! Thanks, guys. Bye.
All right, see what I did there? So if you need to add something, you totally can. You know, that's an easy voiceover tool. That's not premium yet, thank goodness. Then it used to also have, you used to be able to do, if you want, captions. That's behind a paywall now. That used to be available, but for the fun.
Oh, they took the captions out?
They took captions away. I'm really upset about that. That was the biggest reason I used CapCut, because you could do a quick video tutorial and then literally just cut the parts you wanted to say, put them together, and then use the caption tool over the whole project, and it would just do it perfectly. And then if you had issues with the captions, you could go in and manually edit each one for spelling errors or like animations or even just fonts. It's powerful. It's very powerful. It's very capable. But to get that right now, it's it's behind the paywall. So I really wanted to show off everything that you can still do. And I'm sad that they keep taking it away. They're really pushing for premium, and it really just happened. Like I loaded in, I updated the other day, and I was like, oh no. Like there was a bunch of tools that used to be free that I've just recently become not. But as you can see, we've made a little video. It's not the best little video, but we have a picture on a picture fading in with some sound. We have quacks. We have a clip on a clip. We have titles going across the top. And we have a freeze frame with a wow.
Let's freaking go! Thanks, guys. Bye.
All right, so we did the thing. All right. So I've shown you a lot of different things. I challenge for anybody who's doing the video for the contest. I want you to explore more buttons. I want you to explore the effects. I want you to explore the transitions as well. Transitions are the same kind of thing where you're going to take the transition, you're going to drag it and put it in between two clips. That's not the type of transition we'd want to put between those clips, but let's do, I don't know, this one here. That's cool. All right, so what we did there was we just added, instead of a cut to a cut, it blurs and then goes into the next one, okay? It's that simple. It's just drag and drop and see what works. If you needed that blur to last longer, you grab it, you stretch it. It'll only go to 0.5 seconds. If you need it shorter, you can make it shorter, blah, 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 blah. If it has a purple thing on it, guys, it'll still let you put it there, so be careful. Let's put that here, okay? It'll still let you put it on the thing without paying. It'll let you fall in love with the thing, okay? But then as soon as you go to hit export, it'll say, hey, you're using a pro feature. Would you like to buy that now? And I'm like, no. Go back. And then you got to find the pro feature and get rid of it. So unless you have pro, just be careful. Because I have built full on things and then been like a main feature was behind a paywall, and I'm like, yeah, damn it, I bought it for a month so that I could get that edited out, because once you hit export, it won't let you do it. But right now, all the tools we've used is totally fine, totally free. You're just gonna hit export. You're gonna say CapCut, or I'm sorry, yeah, Capcut101 vid, and then you're gonna make sure you know where it's gonna go. Okay, so I'm gonna export it to my videos section. It's going into like a weird section, so I'm going to put it into a better weird section. New folder, vids, and then it's going to go here now, and we're going to call it, select folder. That's where it's going. Okay. Yeah. Shut up. It's just telling me not to do it to an external device. Here you can play with the resolution as how you want it to come out. 1080p is fine, 720p is fine. You don't need 2K, 4K, and you probably want better than 480. So just 72 or 1080 is fine. The bitrate, I prefer higher if you can manage it. Do that one, or if you want to do recommended, it'll read your computer. The codec can stay at H.264. This one's the most common. Don't get into those until you research them. It may have a use case, but primarily H.264 is fine. MP4 format is perfect. Movie is for a little higher quality. And the frame rate at 30 is just fine. You don't need 60. If we do, it's just going to make it large and very rough. Well, not large and rough, but it'll make it bigger file size. Sync exported video to space. So that is going to be, I can't remember if that's this video or if that's all of our sources that we've used to build the video. You can also download the sound separately as well. So it'll make two files, one video, one audio. You can export it as a GIF, but it's gonna not have sound, and it's not gonna, like, unless you're doing a picture slideshow, it's not gonna really be helpful. But it'll make a revolving video, or a kind of like a beep beep beep, nothing crazy. We don't want to do that. And then if you need to do a copyright check, you can, and have Capcut do a copyright check before you send it off to somewhere like YouTube, and then it'll pre-scan it so you guys don't have any issues there, or don't, because whatever. But be careful, of course, with copyright stuff. So there's our thing. It already downloaded, and then we can open the folder it's in if we weren't sure where we saved that. And then there's our Capcut101 video. Why did it save it twice? Here we are, guys. The video we just made.
Let's freaking go!
There you go. So we just did that in a little more than an hour. Now I want to see what you guys can do. Put what you can together. It doesn't have to be a gameplay video. Be creative. You guys took the theme from the banner submission contest and totally amazed me. 17 submissions from amazing creative people, and I think we can do it again with this. So make it something personal. Make it about you. I was going into this with the mindset that I was going to give you an intro to who I am. Can we do anime? I mean, why? Just think about copyright stuff. You can use memes if you need, or I don't know. Think of it as I want to know who you are and what you do. I want to know who you are and what you do. So if anime is that, if you're an anime character, I guess that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, I'd rather it be more like personalized around you personally, because that would be harder for you to just go and grab from somebody online.
We don't want to also be using other people's stuff without properly crediting them and having permission to post stuff. So that could be dangerous for that reason. But if it's in a meme sense, like if you're throwing in a anime meme, I don't see any issue with that.
If you're creating like an anime music video or something like that, I've seen, like, you can do stuff like that, but I wouldn't want.
Yeah, but how is that you? Well,
you're still utilizing the skills that you're learning today, is what I'm saying. Like,
that's really what we're looking for as well. Be creative, have fun, make it something that you'd be happy to present as your pinned post on your profile. And if it's something that shares about you, it's just another way to build off of the space that is your, before I scroll, right? What is your picture? What does your profile look like? Before I scroll, what does your real estate look like? What first impression am I going to get from you if I see it first? That's what we want. That's what I want. I want to have a nice footprint when I first come to your page and go, wow, this is somebody who
Shotty's
does
gearing to
blank.
go already. Shotty's like, so the competition started?
Yeah. Yeah, you can start going now.
Yeah, we
Go,
can start
end.
working on it.
Do you
Yeah.
guys have any questions before I run off to the next thing? I love you guys. I appreciate you guys listening to my crazy. I hope I'm like feedback for myself. Like I hope I'm not just bouncing around the tools and just like forgetting how to teach people where to do things. But let me know if there's anything you guys need me to slow down on or cover again. I won't be able to do it this second, but like hit me up in the forum. Let me know what you need on. But the whole thing was recorded, so please go through. I tried to cover it, with a bunch of different tools, and there's so many more tools that we did not cover. So feel free to, review the video and also explore, let me go to, we want to go to this. Feel free to explore more tools than were available. And combine tools, that's also fun. But really it's, use CapCut, make something fun. What did I miss? Everything. It's recorded.
So many
you can
people
see
come in here like the last minute, and
Yeah.
but mind you, your background's a little funky right now.
Right now?
Yeah, like it.
I know.
Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm looking at your OBS. That's
Yeah.
why. They
Yeah.
look funky because you had the extension. Yeah. So I was like, wait, your background looks a little funky. Yes, it is recorded. It's all on my YouTube. We're gonna be getting a more professional YouTube for CJN Friends soon. But since that takes forever, anytime you blacked it out on me. There we go.
Just go back to my face where I'm me.
There we go.
There you go. I was done.
Yeah.
I'm done with that.
But yeah, we're gonna be doing a more professional YouTube coming up. We're gonna be getting a more professional restream so that we can just have beautiful Maddox on the screen and not have to worry about me having my little screen or having my video up there or anything like that. Like we could just do a Maddox day and that'll be that. Like that works out really good. But yeah.
I appreciate you guys tuning in. There's 42 of you here right now, but anybody who listened, I appreciate you guys. I want to see all the creativity. I will be looking over everything, so keep it under 60 seconds. I'll give feedback to everybody. Sounds awesome.
We got up
Sounds
to 52
awesome.
people in here today.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, I'm
Amazing.
really
It's
happy
not
with
about how
that.
many. I want to see quality, guys. Let's do this. Let's be fun. Yeah, there is a competition after this. Just a repeat on that. Yeah, Vina, get in on this. We're gonna use all the skills that we learned today from CapCut and put together a video. Something to do with you. Something to do with you. What you do. What you're about. About you. Yes, it's personal. Let people know. Let the world know. I know you as journalists, you guys are letting people know about other people all the time, but I want to know what you do. All right, talk about that. Bonus points if you add a fun fact about yourself that we didn't know. That's awesome. Like I want to see vulnerability there. Share something fun. I don't have any on my desk. I was gonna say like I paint Warhammer. That's something not everybody knows
Random
about.
Figurine. Where'd you get that from?
I paint. What else do I do that's fun? I like cooking a lot. I'm really good at cooking. And I enjoy baking and I like eating. I like cooking. I like anything creative. So, that's a message I share, right? So anything around that is good. Just share about yourself in a video format, and if you post it as your pinned post, cool. Make it something that could be your pinned post. What's the deadline, Terrace?
I hadn't actually set a deadline yet, so I was gonna put that in
No.
the post.
Let me give some perspective. When you guys get really good at it, you can as we just did. We just built that in an hour. I can build a full length video in 2 hours from scratch. And I can if I'm doing recording with that, make it 3. But I can that's fast. So I have worked on projects as long as a week. But it should never it shouldn't become your full-time job either. I know learning a new tool it's gonna take a while, so we're not gonna do a day or so turnaround at all. We'll give you guys time to play with the tool. and
Oh yeah, no, it'll
make
be like
mistakes
Friday
and
or
make
some shit,
revisions.
like,
And yeah, if you submit your first try, awesome. But you're gonna probably find that you're gonna get so deep down the rabbit hole on one, and then probably need to just restart and like scrap the whole thing and then restart because the vision's gonna change halfway through. So yeah. No worries, no worries, no worries. Submit something for fun, and we'll probably, is a week okay?
yeah, do you want to do it until like
Well,
next
we're
week?
gonna
I mean,
we'll do it just before.
I was gonna say
Let's
like
think.
Saturday midnight morning, like or Saturday.
That gives us Sunday to watch it. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
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 and then we'll have notes back for you guys Monday.
yeah. I can. Yeah, definitely. Then at least, yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
no longer than 1 minute.
Yeah.
No longer than 1 minute, and that's a lot. Like I know everybody's like, oh, cool, it's short. It's a lot harder to take long form stuff and trim it small. You don't need a full minute. We just that video that we did was what did we do? That video was 17 seconds. Okay. So we did a lot in 17 seconds, and we got the point across, sort of, I guess. we did some kind of montage, we did a thing. So do a thing. It does not have to be 60 seconds. And no bonus points for reaching exactly 60 seconds either.
Yeah.
I'd like to get your message across as quickly as possible. So, and think about it too. If you want to post it on Twitter, if it's going to be longer than like 15, 20 seconds, you're going to need premium. Okay. If it's longer than that, you are going to have to upload it to a YouTube channel and then share the YouTube link. And that's not the best format for a Twitter post, is it? Right? You want the video on your post. So make it small enough to fit on the post as well. I mean, if you have premium, it'll fit just fine. Up to like 2 or 3 minutes. But if you can learn to trim down and get the point across quicker, it's also going to do better for engagement as well. Okay? So attention spans are short. Think about how long you scroll on a TikTok, like only really trolly ones do you hang on for the whole 2 minutes, right? You want it to be something that's a scroll stopper that goes, ooh, what's this? And you stop and watch it for 15 seconds, okay? That's probably all the attention you're going to get before somebody scrolls up to the next thing. So pump as much information as you can, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and you'll do fine. It's going to be more engaging than a longer video anyway. So do what you can. Do what you can. Have some fun with it. Does not have to be, again, gameplay or anything. It can be whatever you want. Whatever you want. All right? But yeah, the only prompt is I just want it to be about you. About
like,
you.
I have premium. Get ready to watch my movie.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh.
Premium is good. Premium is good. It does make the tooling a little easier. It does,
Alright.
and no bonus points just for using. I know the difference between the premium tools and the regular tools, and I am more apt to lean in the direction of somebody without premium who uses the tools effectively and creatively, which I know that I do that all day long, so I know what to look for. Yeah, so don't you worry. I'm buying premium is not going to buy your way through the contest. No way.
All right. So pop that back in. And since Maddox is going to be running out soon, I'm going to actually start the Rumble here for 3 lucky winners. We're going to get 3 lucky winners in for today for the 15 USDT. And we're going to be doing it via Rumble because there's 48 people in the friggin' audience. And I am not doing duck races for 48 people. Once I can figure out how to export people that are in the audience quick, I will start doing duck races again. Until then, hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. Yeah, to type out 48 names is insane. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna minimize this. I'm gonna get my other thing up so that I can just turn off people talking and turn it back on again when it is needed. Because we had an issue with that the other time where people were complaining because they kept getting scrolled out from the click reaction message. So try to make it fair for everybody. We're gonna go in here into the Rumble, and we're going to edit channel, turn off chat privileges for everybody. That way y'all can just chat in here, and we can do it like that. Make life a little bit easier for everybody. Send messages off. Bink. And alright, yep. Send messages are off now. So we're gonna start this Rumble up. Let's get ready to Rumble. Battle, go, bing. Alright guys, get in there. Rumble is up. I will share the link for everybody in here. The only thing I don't like about the Rumble is that I can't stop people that are... Oh, sorry. I was replying to that, and then, yeah, apparently yeah. But when I do announce the winners, if I don't see your name in here, you're not getting the prize. There we go. We can do that way. If I don't see you in the audience here when I announce the winners at the end, you are not getting a prize. I am sorry. But yeah. I like to do it where like people participating are actually the ones winning, you know, like not just the people who are just like, oh wait, there's a random Rumble, let's go with that. But yeah. I lost it. Where'd it go? General chat, activities and mods. Okay. We got 34 people, 35 people out of 57 people, 56, 55 people, 55 people. Yeah. 55 people. Click the button. Click the button. 38, 39, 40. Can we get to the full 50, 55 people in the audience? Click the button. Click the button. And if Ezio wins or Maddox wins, they're getting their share. So just letting you guys know. This is a first come first serve. Like if they win, they're getting it. I appreciate Maddox. Maddox is probably in his call right now while he's chilling here watching the Rumble go. I saw your mic mute. I figured. What happened, Susie? Oh, Susie changed her name. It was Agatha. Now it's Susie. Oh, wait. Did the bot start yet? Did the bot start? The bot started! How many people do we have? 43 people! And there's lots of death beginning already, with Dez taking an L. Oh, and everybody gets nuked. Let's go. Poor Vina, poor DJ, poor Taco, poor Julie, poor Susie, poor Nair. So many people dying from the nuke. 26 people left with Santa Ray climbing too high on the tree and falling to their death. Poor guy. One guy took it that one, and one guy revived that one. Brainiac coming back. So many people dying by silly mistakes. So many times people riding a horse and not paying attention and breaking their neck. You know, people falling off of cliffs. You got people diving into waters and cracking their skulls. Like, what is going on here? People, be careful. And MK, food is not a weapon. Stop with the cucumber shanks. Come on. And now alien abductions? We went from nuclear explosions to alien abductions? What is going on with the world today? Come on, guys. And this is the classic era? How did we get nukes in the classic era? I figured that would have come from, like, the modern era, right? Like... Oh, God. All right. We've got a little bit more going. Brainiac, Mr. Ken, sorry, guys. 8 players left. 8 players left. 7 players left. It's edging us. Agatha, Rumble is just basically you click the button and you hope that you win. That's all it is. It's all random number generated. 5 people left. What happened? Shua? Yes. Ezia can win now. I figured I'd be nice about it because, like, realistically, she's always here helping out, and technically, she doesn't really have to be at on this server. She typically works on other servers, so I want to be a little nice to her, you know. 55 people. You know, we got to keep her around, guys. We want him. Oh, and Big Joe takes the first win. Congrats, Big Joe. It's been a while since you won anything. I know you. I think you won once, right? And that was it. But yeah, you got another win in there. Let's go. Let me get the next battle up and running. Battle. Slash battle. All right, round 2. Oh, we got Easter. How did we get Easter? Is this like a random event? Is this the fabled Easter Bunny event? Like what is going on here? We've got a random era for sure because I don't own that era, so it's being generous. We're about to see some grade A frozen eggs right now, taking people out. So some grade A frozen eggs. Let's friggin' go. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. $45 people. We're like 7 people, 8 people, 9 people off of the full lobby here. 47. 48. Come on, let's go. 50, 50, 50. 2 more. 2 more. 50 people in the Rumble. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. 2 more. 2 more. 1 more. The S-Class? No, because they have grade A eggs, grade A frozen eggs, you know, like, yeah. Come on, guys. All you got to do is go to that link, click the little sword reaction button, Agatha or Susie, and you get into the Rumble event. And then you have a chance to win. I'm drawing. We're doing 3 drawings. It's all random generated. It's much like the duck races. So yeah. And if you're trying to talk, Maddox, I can't hear you. I know that you're unmuted, but I don't hear you, friend. I don't hear you. And it's begun. Easter tried to dye eggs and ended up boiling alive. Drank from the egg paint and overdosed on pastels. And then revives in an origami coffin. What is going on here? Tormy T died. There was nothing special or Easter related about it. It just happened. Died trying to find that last hidden egg that nobody remembered where they hid it. Accidentally kicked a chick while jogging and was attacked by a swarm of hens. Like, this is insane. Okay. Emmy tried to make an egg omelet for Chidera, but the fire was too strong and the eggs exploded. What? So Azura had more eggs in their basket. Bridget Morris took offense, killed Azura, and walked away with the spoils. Web 3 girl choked on a fistful of jelly beans. I like this one. This one's good, man. Like, holy shit. We got 18 players left. I'm going to open up the messages just so I can see the lols from you guys, because I'm sure you guys are having a blast with this. Messages are open for the short period of time until the next one. Yes, yes. Demega Baby pushed the boundaries of science and genetically fused with the marshmallow peep. Like, what is going on here? Accidentally dropped a basket of lizard eggs and the hatchlings immediately butchered Santa Ray. Oh. Freddy drank from the egg paint. Ken opened the fridge to find a forgotten Chuckle Bunny inside from last year. Pushed Israeli out of the way to collect the golden egg, but didn't see that rock there. Oops. Dez baked some hot cross buns and proceeded to nail their hands into the baked confectionery until they bled to death. What? Cologne accidentally painted an evil demon symbol on their Easter egg and opened a portal into hell. Epsilon's egg launcher went off accidentally and destroyed the bridge Derek James was driving over. Wow. Wow. And we know it won't work, Favor. It's all about the fun. They're hoping. Don't let their hopes up. It's like the Easter Bunny. Oh, and Annie takes the win. Annie takes the win. Congrats, Annie. Remember, you gotta be in the Discord chat or in the event. I'm gonna start the next one up. Battle. There we go. I turned messages off, guys. I'm sorry. It's temporarily disabled until we get the next one up and running. But we've got Annie and we've got Big Joe so far. Congratulations. I still can't hear you, dude. Can anybody else hear Maddox? Okay. I guess he left and came back. Here we go. Hello?
How about now?
Yeah,
How about now?
now I can hear you. Hey, what's
Yeah,
up, Trunkletron? How's it going, buddy? Been a while.
Hey, bub. Hey, bub.
All right. We've got the next Rumble up and running. We're about to be up and running. Damn, we got 50 people ready, 51 people ready to go, and it's not even at the 60-second notice yet. That's crazy. We've got... Oh, you could hear the waveforms of Maddox?
Now he can.
Well,
He
yeah,
can now.
You sound weird. You sound like you're on an alternate microphone or something. Like,
I am. I'm on my phone. I had to move my dog outside.
okay. 55 people. We've almost got the full audience on stage right now in the Rumble. Good shit, guys. 56. Watch, we're gonna hit like 60 because random people from the server are playing. Entering Rumble. Well, you stand a chance, okay? You stand a chance to win 15 USDT if the Rumble gods bless you. So, RNGesus is very much in play right now. Oh, man. So, Trunkletron does a couple of things in the space. Main thing is Grid Network right now. You know what? If you want to come up and share a little about Grid Network while we're waiting for this to kick off if you want. 61
I have risen.
You have risen. You have risen. You have risen among the ranks. You are no longer one of the plebs. No. All right.
Great to be here. What's up, y'all? Hey, here to kick it.
All right.
What up, Jay?
But yeah, Jay's pretty busy in the space. He's a pretty big name in the space. He's all over the place trying to promote Grid Network and build up an empire of fun and gaming and just general Web3 goodiness. You know, like he can tell you a little better than I can, though.
Appreciate the kind words, Terrace, and yeah, highly accurate. You know, Grid Network here for the gamers, here to make games shine and build community and it's just a lot of fun. You know, we have some socialify stuff that people can do. We're putting our network together. We're about to enter testing phases with nodes for our network. We're working with all the major protocols. So if you like any of them, you're going to like Grid. We work with AVAX. We work closely with Solana and Polygon and even Sonic and Aptos. So, you know, we're just here to make gaming remain as cool as it already is, especially in Web3.
That's awesome, dude. I'm looking forward to the node launch, especially since I have 2 nodes from my winnings on the random live stage and stuff. You know, like yeah.
Indubitably. Yeah, great reasons to be excited. But you know, I'm curious about this cool thing you're doing right now. Like, what is this Rumble? Like, what is this channel of things happening? Like, what do I got to do?
Well, today was the Capcut101. Today was pretty much just Maddox helping people learn a little bit about the free tools that are available through CapCut for content creation and video editing. Basically, what I do is 3 days a week. I'm here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for Guild Hall. This Guild Hall is Maddox Guild Hall, where Maddox comes in and teaches about some content creation tools. And then we usually do a contest around it. The last time was a banner creation contest, and this time is the CapCut like intro video, 30, 60-second video, just giving some information about yourself, sharing what you do in the space, or maybe even what you would like to do, your general interests, stuff like that. Sort of like with the banner, how you like create it and you kind of put things on there that symbolize you. Instead of doing the banner, you're making a video that kind of like encapsulates who you are as a person. So
That's amazing.
yeah,
Where is the guild showcase channel located?
for that you would need the either the Writers Guild role or the Guild Quester role, and then you would be able to see it. It's one of the forums in the Writers Guild.
I got you.
Yeah. And we have a whole bunch of, like, if you look through it, we've got so many different thread posts. We're trying to organize it better, trying to get people following certain formats so that it makes it easier for us to find it and then review it and kind of try to keep it. Like, oh, you fell off stage. Maddox. Get back up here. But yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, I'm in there right now taking a look. This is
We're
outstanding.
scaling up creators, Jay. One
Oh,
tip at a
Vinakin!
time. Fun.
Congrats, Vina. Vina takes the third win for the day. Thank you guys.
Let's go.
Thank you
Let's
guys for
go.
coming out and sharing the fun with us, because it's always a good time with more friends. And
But the
this stage is-
Rumble bot, Jay, is just if you headed to activity under community, there's activities and bots.
Yeah.
And if Terrace kicks off a Rumble, then you can enter it by just reacting, and then it goes through like an RNG kind of process to eliminate people down to one. It's just a fun little Discord
Oh, that's
RNG
dope.
tool.
So it's just throw emojis and see what happens.
Kinda,
Yep,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm
there's
with it.
different. The one thing I hate but love about the bot too is that it's activity based. So like you can't get the errors by just buying the errors. You actually have to play the game to get the backpacks, and then you unlock
Mhm.
the errors.
Aha. Okay.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
my god, it's so annoying.
Fun. It's fun.
Velocity. You never have luck with Velocity never has luck with the Rumblebot. The only person who gets like true joy out of the Rumblebot is like, or well, yeah, who usually gets super lucky with the Rumblebot is Emmy. Emmy is like RNG's beloved. It's insane. No, dude
But
has
yeah.
such a serious winning streak. But yeah, guys, I know that we've been here for a while. You guys don't have to hang out. The prizes are done. I'm going to be announcing the competition officially in the events channel. You'll have the week to finish that up. And yeah, we're just going to chill here and vibe a little bit. If anybody has to run, you're welcome to run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know when you got in, Jay, but yeah, we just finished an hour of Capcut 101, just going through what's possible before you buy into premium. Because
And then
yeah.
and then people are submitting their productions into
Mhm.
the Guild Showcase channel.
Exactly.
Definitely-
Yeah. So
I'll be
like
keeping an eye on.
couple weeks ago we did Canva 101, and we were upgrading our Twitter banners. It's all about like, because I mean, all at CGF or CJN Friends, they do a lot of work highlighting other projects in their content, and Terrace, scales up their threads and their game and doing that way. But I want to help with social footprints and presentations. So that's what a couple weeks ago we did Twitter banners, and we got 17 awesome submissions for that. And
Nice.
yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing how many intro videos we get. But I do want to emphasize again, guys, I want to know about you. You guys do all the time. You guys are focused on other projects. I want to learn more about the who's behind the pen, So yeah, this one gets to be selfish. Throw humble out the window. Just let us know about you and have fun with that.
There's no brownie points for including CJN in any of the video. There's no brownie points for including any of the partnerships that we have, any of the projects that we highlight or showcase or work with. None of that. It's all about
I want this
you
to
guys.
be I want this to be potentially your new pinned intro post, so that people see a short, snippet, TLDR video of you. All about you. have fun with it.
Y'all are doing the great work.
You do not have
That's-
to show
that's the
yourself
idea.
velocity.
That's
You
the
don't
idea.
have to show
We do
yourself.
the great work.
You can use an
You do not
image
have to show. No, be
representation.
creative. Have fun.
You can add your doc self. Just because I'm here on video every day doesn't mean that anybody else has to be. If you do VTubing, you can do that. If you want to do a representation of yourself, you can do that. The browser history might be a little much velocity. I don't know what you're into, but you're into anime, so there might be some tentacles in there I don't want to see in certain places. Oh, seed phrases I'll take, guys. Like I will not say no. I won't say no to seed phrases.
Jay, we just threw this together, and just showing off a bunch of different tools and things and processes of lining up media, and it was very off the cuff, and
I
nothing
love
crazy.
it. I
But,
love
yeah.
it, and I love how approachable it is too. Not too much pressure, not too much stress. It's just like,
No.
hey, bang around in some software you downloaded today and see what
Yes.
happens, and people
Yes.
won't judge, and people will help each other. And
Well,
there
we
you
will
go.
judge, but it's like we did a
yeah.
last week we did a public roast, and I'm a huge fan of that because you get an opportunity. We're all a good nice friend basis here, so nobody's here to judge you harshly. It's more to share the feedback and show off the we definitely judge, but in the productive
Not with
and
disdain.
way.
Not with
No,
disdain.
not with
is-
disdain.
is what-
No,
that
no,
is
no.
The
No
sentiment.
And we do
of
it.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did it all together. Yeah, I was thinking about that because we probably won't do this as probably won't do the review as a whole event. I mean, I really wish we could, Terrace, but what I'll probably do is just record the process of watching through everybody's video, and we'll share that before Monday as well, or you guys
then
can
we
watch
even
it or whatever you guys
upload
want to
it,
do. Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome, and I'm super into the roast idea too. I mean, especially an ethical roast, because
Ethical
you have
roasts are
consent
so good.
and there's actual jokes involved. That is, I
Yeah.
think, incredible. I've seen in Web3, and I won't name names. I probably don't even remember their names, but I've seen sometimes creators roasting other creators without their permission first,
Yeah, that
or
gets
not
ugly.
using funny jokes, but they're
Materialist.
calling it a roast. And I'm
Yeah.
like, guys, you got to have consent and jokes in order for it to be a roast, or else it's just, mean
Just
girling.
being mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to attend the crypto recruiter every week on LinkedIn. They will host a weekly profile roast, and you can join in at your own consent. And if you're willing, you can chuck your name in the hat to be reviewed in front of the stream for the day. And that's exactly what they do. And it's all based on the premise of how do you improve? And when it's shown in the group setting like that, everybody's there for the same reason. So everybody's updating their own profile while it's being talked about, and then they're also going into their own and doing their own improvements, because we're all going through the same thing. It's just a matter of how it's a constant effort to just keep it improved, and there's always something you can improve on. So keeping it at that mindset, I think it's been a fun time. Fun time, very, very educational for me. That's how I learned how to set up my Twitter profile and make a nice little footprint, just doing that with people like JRP and Graslow. We used to have a master class on just how you appear to others when they first scroll on your Twitter, for example, and how to effectively use all the real estate on your page, and what to put where, and super helpful. So I try to take that here too, that approach.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
here for it.
It's a good time. It's a good group of
it's
folks, and
all
everybody's
about
super
learning.
supportive here too. So yeah. Yep.
Like I came in here 2 months ago, 3 months ago now, and honestly, there's not too much direction because it's hard. What do you do with a media based company for a community? You know what I'm saying?
For events.
Where do you take
Yeah.
this, right? Do you do okay? Well, are we just gonna sit there and watch Mario Nawfal roundtable spaces all day? We could do stuff like that. That's great, but how do we make it so that the community can participate, so that people can feel like they're actually doing something and making a difference, either in the community or for themselves from the community, taking and giving back, kind of, what a typical community does, building an actual genuine community around this idea of citizen journalism. And a lot of that is media on X, our main focus with CJN, and we're working on allowing people and helping people to promote themselves and build themselves up and create themselves as a content creator on X if they want. Start learning how to create videos. Start learning how to promote different projects and create educational threads. We just did a thread contest on wallet creation for the friends here, and we've gotten something like 25 submissions, and most of them quality threads. Like some of these you would think a KOL was sitting there writing them, and like you see people pay what $5,000 for 4 posts in a month with some of these KOLs. It's insane. But like building that up for these guys so that they can learn how to become creators and produce stuff that's super hard quality and like just trying to make a difference.
And
I think you probably already are making a difference. And as we all know, when you assemble a group of people with a similar goal in one place, and you have people that are like, I know how to do this, but I don't know how to do that, and people that are like, I know how to do that, but I don't know how to do this, that's where the real magic can happen.
That's two of the ones that I would recommend checking out.
I'm gonna check some flowers, but Jay is not just up here because he's our buddy. He's also actually very active in this area of the world. So I shared a post that he recently did that made me laugh. It's a really good thread, and check that out. Have a chuckle. It's a good read. And it's done from a really interesting perspective because, emphasis on this is all, for educational purposes, I believe, Jay. And it's also, it sounds like he plays the role of I'm going to get this wrong, but you're playing the role of a disgruntled gamer trying to play to earn rewards, and he really got into the role for the
Yes,
article.
well said.
But truth be told, Jay's probably the least phased by anything that happened within the experience, and it was all for the Lidls, the laughs, and the fun. It's a really good read. But also give him a follow. He's newer on Twitter. I don't know why, but he's really good at what he does. Go check him out. We love Jay. We've known each other a little while now.
Yeah.
A couple years now. Jeez.
Yeah. But a couple of the ones that I posted there were from some of our community members.
From Casey.
Yeah, Casey, Virion. Yeah, like both of those are pretty decent threads that I saw that we've gotten. Let's see, Abraham's actually probably one of the biggest improvements that I've seen in his work from when he first started creating threads here and to where he's at now. Cribs, I know Cribs probably in the audience somewhere, right, Crib? Where you at? I'm giving him a little bit of a shout out because no, he's not here. Maybe he had to run. But Crib is probably one of the biggest ones that I've seen come up. He's done content creation for the banner. He's done content creation for threads. He started off with like very bad like structure and like and I'm just saying it very bad because like no, the winners weren't just announced Velocity. I'm gonna announce the winners. I'm still going through all of them. You guys have so many good threads that I'm still trying to like just like really go through and nitpick on things because if I don't, it's going to be hard. I'm going to have 10 of the 20 something submissions to pick between for first, second, and third. It doesn't work. But
yeah. Looking through these tears, like I'm already impressed, and developing this skill develops so many parallel skills that are sorely needed to get to the top of the influence pyramid of content creation. Like when you're doing threads, you need to nail hooks, you need to nail captivating imagery, you need to make them care, make them click, and then keep them involved as they go through all these different posts, and wrap it with a solid CTA that tells them what they should do next on changing their mindsets or reinforcing what they already know or revealing secrets. I mean, intrigue,
becoming a friend.
Everything, yes. I mean, this one skill translates to almost the entirety of the marketing profession.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. Yeah, well said. Really, really. I mean, Yeah, and I think that's what I love about this space so much, is that I just constantly get to add to the skill set. There's no end. There's no like get this one thing right and you're done. You know, you can always make it different, unique yourself, but also creatively, and it's mm-hmm, mm-hmm, big
Amazing.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, true. I mean, I'll even mention from Abraham's thread that got linked in chat. It's like I was there. I remember this. Everyone was talking about all of these crazy terms. I was overwhelmed and lost. Anybody who's reading that feels the same way is going to want to click and be like,
Connect
"There's
instantly.
something to this." That I think is very powerful.
Yeah, like there's still a couple things that I'm gonna point out to him. Like, in the second post, you see where he's like stepping into Web3. Like, you could have capitalized the S at the beginning. Like, this is how nitpicky I get with these guys.
Nitpicky.
They hate me for it. But like that S being a lowercase, you're starting a sentence that should be capitalized. The space in between
Chris
the
is also an
emoji-
English teacher.
Yeah, no, I'm bad with it with these guys. The space between the period and the emoji at the end looks weird because he didn't space it out with the others. Like, yeah.
We're splitting hairs at this point, Terrace. We're splitting hairs,
No,
but possibly
that's
necessary
all good
hairs.
things to
Yeah.
build a
This
new
is the safe
foundation
space
on.
to do it. It's fun. It's fun.
I mean, I tripped over a bit of a revelation recently, actually, because, with all these LLMs and ChatGPT and stuff, it's almost like the more organic you write it, the more it stands out from everything else. And it's almost like if you wrote a thread that was only lowercase letters and, et cetera, it's kind of like you're positioning yourself away from something that could be generated with a one sentence prompt. And people don't remember to do things like, hey, don't put dashes in my GPT output, because everybody sees dashes. They're like, I know this is GPT. Or like, don't put, it's not just blah, it's blue. Like, as soon as I read, this isn't just blah, it's blue. I know it's GPT, so like,
are you ready to turn this post up to 11J?
Little things like that can also help.
But yeah.
Oh man.
But I tell them that all the time. That long dash, that M dash, nobody uses it. It's a clear sign of ChatGPT. Even if you like it and it's something that you used before GPT started using it consistently,
stop using
switch it to a comma, because it hurts your image because it looks like GPT. And another thing, like the 1/ when it does that in the beginning of the post and it like lines out the post for you based on that on ChatGPT, like that's a clear. I know you like the dash, Virion, but it's not good to use. Don't use it. It's bad.
I just got out of reading a thread about all the people that are like, I used this dash before it was cool. I used this dash before GPT stole it.
My dash.
I feel so like scooped right now. This is unfair.
Love it.
All right, DeMillo, we'll catch you later, buddy. Oh man, but it's great. But you kind of have to use it to see what it does, just so that you can avoid doing it, so that you don't look like you're using
exactly.
And,
well said.
And no matter what you do, like I use it. I'll fully admit I use ChatGPT for shit, because to do everything that you have to do in a day without AI is tough. I already work enough. I don't need to work more.
Yeah, and the industry demands so much of creators now. You have to be on every platform. You have to produce every kind of content. You have to do it every day. It's a mess at this point, and it requires so much organization, like personal notions and everything. And I use it myself for the end stage. So, for example, like that 9 Heroes article that got pasted earlier in chat. It's like I wrote that whole article on my own with my own fingers, but then I used ChatGPT to read it, analyze it, like offer feedback, be like, you know what, this paragraph might be cringe. You might want to look at that again. And I'm like, oh yeah, you know what? Let me change it to this. And it's like, oh, it's much better. So it's not so much, it doesn't have to be about like, I barely understand English. Please write me 25 million articles that might go viral. It's more like, let me deploy the skills that you already have and then use ChatGPT to kind of act as a sounding board for the content that you're creating organically. And it's really effective at that, actually.
I use it a lot for storyboarding. I take a concept and I go, hey, like I just need an order of operations for how to organize this video, or like what pieces I want to talk on, or like help me come up with a couple 3 hitting statements from here's a blurb of what I write out a little like these are the kind of things I want to say, and I want to talk about this and that, organize my thoughts and like put it somewhere in a nice little outline, and then from there help build a script. But usually I don't like I'm horrible at like script reading, for ad reads and stuff. It's always better to be organic. So I just really use it for my high point overviews, or my high point planning, and then, just kind of turn the mic on, and, I have a topic now to just spit on, and then I take from that and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, no, ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini, they're all my friend. To just talk about it with before I get to the product building itself. So
Yeah,
it's
I
fun.
do a lot of back
Yeah.
and forth with GPT too, and then like what I've done, started doing actually, because I pay for the pro version. I use it so much, I might as well, right?
There's a big AI guy. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what I do is I started building out projects like specifically. I'll even pull mine up. I don't care. Like it doesn't phase me. I got prompted by my bosses to be to learn AI because it makes life more effective. Like they realize that it's a tool and it's something you use. So long as you're using it properly, like yeah, I would definitely use it. But like let's see.
It can do all the work, but we all notice when you do. We want to use it
I'll
as
use this as an example. I was looking to make a recipe the other day. Simple sauce for sirloin with beef bouillon, onion, garlic, habanero, and heavy cream. And it gave me like a good idea of what I should use for the for the different portions and stuff based on what I was using. And then like
Nice.
should I use plain or yellow rice? And I was thinking about making kidney beans too. Plain rice, yellow rice. It gives you an idea of what you can use, right? And then I give it an idea of what my recipe is for the beans, right? Because I don't ever do it by like recipe. I do it by feel usually. And then it gave me this, right? And I made the beans and I was like, oh my God, like this is amazing. This is so much better than I normally do because I have a recipe and I can recreate this and it tastes amazing. And I'm not just guessing, you know?
Yeah, forget vibe coding. Terrace is vibe cooking.
Yes.
Vibe cooking.
Recipe crafting, dude. Like, oh,
I love
yeah.
Recipe crafting.
Yeah,
great.
vibe recipe crafting.
I think I definitely I did that one time with like early AI ChatGPT. I asked, I had a bunch of random pantry items, and I was just like, give me some options. What can I do with all these things? And I got like 8 different recipe ideas, and I was like, okay, these are good. Yeah, it's fun.
Easier.
Nice.
The cooking stream with Taurus went out the window the moment I tossed the ziti in with the plastic lid on still into the oven. That was a bad day.
No.
I don't know if any of
Don't
you
do
saw that
that.
post, but I had I had done that. I tossed the ziti in. I went out for a smoke, and I got outside, and I'm halfway through the smoke, and I'm like, oh shit!
There's a lid on there. Whoops.
It was so bad. I'm so glad that it didn't ruin the ziti because it just crumbled. It didn't like melt into it, you know? Like it just slowly like receded until like it was like half of a lid. But yeah. Yeah, it was it was bad. So, when I get past that stage of cooking easier, I'll consider doing a cooking stream.
Love it. I love it. Or you could cook while you're reviewing a Web3 game at the same time.
Oh my god! Like, yeah, I could do that with certain games. I mean, like the game, yeah, that plastic cap was cooked, man. Like, damn. But I could do that with certain games like Dungeons of Fury or like any like the tap games or something like that. But I don't think I could do
Definitely.
that with like a real game. You know, like
I remember a creator, a Web2 creator from some years ago who would he would review a craft beer and then talk about his podcast topic while, he and the guests drink the craft beer that he just reviewed. And I thought that was fascinating. I mean, if you did like a cook a recipe while talking about the game you're about to play, and then eat the dish you made while you're playing
While
the
I'm
game.
playing.
Yeah,
That would be kind
right.
of cool. Okay, I
It's
can
like
see
let's
something
cook
like
and
that.
cook. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know,
No, that's
just spitballing, but it's just like it's mashing. You're mashing content types.
yeah.
It's always been interesting to me. There's that one. There's this one TikToker. You might have seen some of his TikToks from time to time, but he does uh, original raps, music videos with a puppet that describes a recipe while cooking it. And I've never seen that before, I gotta say. With a puppet though, that's the important part. And the puppet also raps.
That's kind of crazy. So he raps and then the puppet raps. Does he like
Yeah.
ventriloquist the puppet with the rap?
Yeah, yes.
Oh
He'll
my
be like,
god.
he'll be like, I'm trying to make some banana bread, and the puppet will be like, let me show you what you need, and you won't be dead. And then they're like cooking this banana bread, and he's like, we'll put it to the oven, so warm and yummy. And then the puppet's like, and you know it's about to go right in your tummy, and it's like 20 million views. I don't know, man. Like maybe he's onto something.
I love it. I love it.
TJ can cook a thread, but not dinner. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh, but yeah, guys. So we're coming up to almost 1 o'clock. We've actually pushed this longer than Maddox was supposed to be here. But
Sorry,
you know what?
sorry, my
Hey,
cameo
no,
extended
it's
everything.
you don't
That's
ever have to
fine,
apologize for joining the.
No, we were doing it. It's all good. Happy you were here, bud. Happy you were here.
But yeah,
Likewise,
we're gonna end this up. I'm gonna end the live stream now. Thank you guys for joining in and checking out the live stream today with Maddox, Capcut101 at CJN Friends, www.discord.gg/CJN Friends. For anybody watching, come join and be a friend. I don't really interact with the audience as much as I should for the live streams because my audience is here on the Discord. So if you want to be part of the audience, you want to interact, you want to have some fun, you want to chat with me back and forth, feel free to hop in here. We've got Maddox here. Maddox is a great community guy. He's a great creator. He's all over the place. Check him out. Follow him on Twitter at Maddox Makes Art. He's a great guy to follow. He all over the gaming space, all over the Web3 space. Check him out. And Jay, off the top, I don't know your handle, but Jay
Trunkletron.
Oh, it matches my Discord, so it's just Trunkletron.
Perfect. So you can,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to spell that one out for people, but follow at Trunkletron, TRUNKLETRON, at Trunkletron, and you can check him out. He's doing the Grid Network stuff. He's building up a massive enterprise over there with gaming and ability for you to earn assets and get cool stuff and eventually host your own node and earn some funds. They've got the giveaway going with the Grid Network Arena still, no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
So-
can get Spice, and Spice qualifies you for token later on.
Yep. So definitely check them out. There's opportunities to earn. There's opportunities to learn about some new upcoming games and some old ones. Get some asset packs through their Grid Network. The hell was that called? The Grid Network.
The terminal.
Terminal. Yes, the terminal. You guys changed names a couple times there, so for me it was.
Yeah, that's on us. That's on us. That's our bad.
Hey, it happens, man. And actually, the terminal works pretty good. I like Grid Network better than OneKin, honestly. Like, so it worked out. It worked out pretty good. But yeah, no, definitely check them out. Check us out. Come hang out. Come be a friend. I'll catch you guys next time. I'm gonna.